At the port of Haifa, military precautions, a barbed wire entanglement to protect the court where a trial is being held. There's heavy armed protection in fear of an outbreak as Zionist extremists are brought in chains. They were captured in the blowing up of the Haifa railroad yards. They were taken after a battle in which most of them were wounded. There are 20 young men on trial and 4 young women. One with plaster casts on both arms. Since then, death sentence has been decreed for the men, life imprisonment for the women. New crisis in Palestine. At the docks, meanwhile, the drama of the illegal immigrant ships continues. Jewish refugees from Europe are brought ashore to be transferred to vessels to take them on to Cyprus for internment there. Their dilemma, the question of immigration, is the immediate cause for the conflict in Palestine. They are for a brief time in the Holy Land and then must go. There's tense emotions. He kisses the ground, Zion, for which he has longed and now must leave. The tragedy of people caught in the toils of international forces. Jews who must go into exile again until there has been an international settlement. At the peace conference in Paris, Italy pleads against the claim of Yugoslavia for Italian territory. Italian Prime Minister De Gasperi goes to the rostrum and defends his country's right to retain the great port of Trieste.
Il porto di Trieste e creando una collaborazione col porto di Fiume.
Yugoslavia is supported by Russia, and meanwhile Yugoslav Marshal Tito has been to Moscow for discussions with the heads of the Soviet government. There he was greeted by Foreign Minister Molotov, who was soon to depart for the peace conference in Paris. Molotov, directing Soviet foreign policy, works closely with Tito, head of the government of Yugoslavia. In the disputed territory, Italians parade. This is in the town of Gorizia, which, like the seaport of Trieste, is a focus of disturbance. Italians clash with pro-Yugoslavs. Who shall get this area? Italy wants to keep it. Marshal Tito's Yugoslavia demands it. There's bitter dissensions and rioting. Italian police use rough tactics to disperse the mobs, and in the melee, a bomb is thrown. An American newspaper cameraman at the left, photographing a bomb victim, is assailed by an Italian. Trouble everywhere on an avenue named Corso Roosevelt. Injured by the blast, carried away mid scenes of frenzy. Italians attack pro-Yugoslavs, frantic violence at what has become one of the world's most perilous trouble spots.
While the